wobbly right now. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix this really quick. Hold on. There we go. I'm like looking at myself, but then wobbly right now. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix this really quick. Okay. So hold on. Let's get started. There we go. Actually, I'm like looking at myself, but then wobbly right now. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix this really quick. Okay. So hold on. Let's get. That's so weird, because I can like hear myself. Hey, Bill. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hold on. Let me just. This thing. Orientation, rotate device back. I don't know why it's doing that. That is so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry. This is like my first live on YouTube, so I'm kind of like apprehensive at the moment. But anyways, so I'm here. I'm going to do the Lara Croft makeup that I have done before, and today is County Bell Comic Con is today. I'm doing media for them, so I thought that why not? I should do a Lara Croft because Lara Croft is super easy to cosplay in, and I have my little coffee mug. Isn't it so cute? So yeah, so let's just get started. It's 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning right now, which is like super early for me. Sorry, I just like want to get this situated here. You forgot about it. Yeah, it's like 4 in the morning right here, so it's like super freaking early. But anyways, let's just get started. I have like a 3-hour drive, so that's why I'm up really this early. So let's go ahead and start off by doing her contacts real quick, so I don't have a limited amount of time to do this live. So I am sponsored by Cole Eyes, so COLEYES, and I'm gonna do some contacts. So I'm doing like the Angelina Jolie version of Tomb Raider. So you know, she has like those really pretty gray eyes, so that's what I'm gonna do. You're the way of blessed for Houston Horror. I know, I'm super excited about that. Houston Horror is coming up pretty soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these contacts in. They're like gray. I haven't tried them on yet, so let's see what they look like. And we shall go from there. So pray for me that these contacts look pretty good. Hopefully they're not like too gray and scary, because the other ones I used were like pretty, they're kind of too much gray. Ah, I'm so bad at putting contacts in. Oh my God, these look scary. I mean, they look cool, but they look scary. I don't know about this. Maybe I should try the other one. Let me see what the other one looks like, because I look like a zombie right now. I'm gonna be Lara Croft zombie. That's what that's just what I'm gonna do, I guess. Okay, so yeah, these are super duper too much. Okay, so this one is another one that they sent me. Hopefully this one looks good. Please look good. Okay, these are a little bit, these are like way better. Yeah, these are way better. These look like I'm about to be like Lara Croft zombie, and I'm about to like go out, I don't know, on an apocalypse. So yeah, no to these. So I will not put this one on. So let me just take this one off, and this will be a no-go for me. Well, not for this cosplay. Maybe for like another cosplay I can use those contacts, but not for this one. So you don't have to add the gray eyes or the colored eyes, but I do, because Lara Croft's makeup is very plain, and it's just all like brown and blacks basically. So I just want to put on my contacts, like color contacts, just to make my eyes pop a little bit more, you know what I mean? So let me put this one on here. Okay, and I think these look pretty good. Yeah, and they'll definitely pop because I'm gonna put a lot of like black and brown eyeshadows, so I think these will work out pretty good. Sorry. When I look at myself, I'm like, look, it looks like I'm looking this way, but I have to like look in the camera like that. Anywho, okay, so let's get started. So first, I'm just gonna do a primer on my face here, which is a big thing in the makeup world. You have to prime your face, right? So I'm gonna prime my face here. And I'm just gonna talk about the Comic-Con that I'm attending. So it's here in Texas. It's in Denton, Texas. I have never been to Denton in my life. I have passed Austin before, of course. I've been to Austin numerous times. Been to Pflugersville, but I have never, I've never been to Denton, Texas. So we shall see if how this is just by the sound. Denton kind of sounds like, yeah, it's around Austin. Just the sound of Denton kind of sounds like a really small town, but I don't think it's that small because it's at the Denton Convention Arena Center thing. I don't know, but there's really big guests there. I really don't know the names of these guests. I'm really bad at names, but the one that everybody freaking knows should know. And if you don't know who this person is, then I don't know, there's something wrong with you, or you're not living, or you're not watching TV or something. I don't know. But the guest that's gonna be the big guest that's gonna be there is oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm like looking at my comments. I think there's people at West Store. Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah, it sounds really Western there. But Chuck Norris is gonna be there. He is one of the biggest guests there at this convention, and yeah, so I am going to be doing media there today with my media team, and I hope to interview Chuck Norris. Oh my god, that would be freaking amazing, right? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen because he's too big and famous, but one can dream. So I am going to see when I get there if there's like a reservation area that I can like maybe interview him, because that would be cool. And maybe he's like a Tomb Raider fan because he's like into martial arts, and maybe he'll like me. I don't know. But anyways, so that's one goal of going to the con. Is he? I have never met him. I've always wanted to meet him. That's good to know that he's really nice. So yeah, that is one of the highlights of going, is hopefully, you know, interview him. And then there's also other actors. The voice of Scooby-Doo is going to be there. So that's really cool. And he does other voices too. I forgot other voices he does other than Scooby-Doo. And I did not know his name. I am so sorry. His name, I'm just really bad at names. And so Scooby-Doo's the voice actor. And then there's another actor from Apocalypto. If you ever seen Apocalypto, I think that's one of the if you've ever seen Apocalypto, that guy, one of the actors, is gonna be there, which is gonna be pretty cool. And one of the artists from yeah, Jason Frank, rest in peace. It's so fun going to conventions, like meeting, you know, actors and that you have grown up with. It's freaking amazing. A little off subject. I have never thought in my career and in my life that I would be doing this and getting to meet actors and interviewing them. Seriously, it's the most coolest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm so grateful that I am doing this, and it's awesome. Who would have known that 4 in the morning I'm here gonna cosplay as Lara Croft, going to Comic-Con, hopefully to interview Chuck Norris. Like, that's crazy. So just gonna put my makeup on. What's my favorite actor or actress you got the interviewer handle for? Oh, well, I was gonna say this really quick and then I'll answer your question. So Lara Croft has very thin eyebrows. So what I do is I get my concealer and this really like flat brush here, and then I just try to go over the shape and make it as skinny as possible. One of my favorites still is probably my very first one that I did. Amanda Bynes. Oh my, not Bynes. Ugh, what's her name? Amanda Bynes is the other actress. She's the actress from Married with Children. I forgot her name. It's Amanda something with a B. Like I'm telling you, I'm really bad with names. I'm really bad with names. But she was freaking Marcy. Yes, Marcy Darcy. She was so cool. And that was like the first interview that I've ever done in my life. And she just made me feel, and I told her, I was like, oh my God. Well, I don't think I told her. I just went in there and I just did it. And at the end, I told her, I was like, yeah, this is my first interview I've ever done. Like, I was super nervous. I'm super glad it was you. And she's like, oh my God, you did so good. You're like a natural. And I was like, really? Yeah, she also came out from Frightmare, the old school Frightmare. Burse, yes, Amanda Burse, yeah. Thank you so much, Bill, for that. So she was freaking awesome. She was super sweet, and she was funny. But yeah, it's I've interviewed so many different types of actors, so hopefully I get to get some in today, and I'm gonna have to get like a crap load of coffee and a crap load of Red Bull or something, because hopefully we get there early enough so we can go ahead and get started early. Okay, so now that I put my concealer and I kind of shape my eyebrows, you know, I'm gonna do a little bit more skinnier. Lara Croft came out in the 90s, so I'm trying to match as much as possible. Ran into them and he yelled, "Special Officer D report for duty," and I felt bad so no one noticed. I'm sorry, that little comment kind of disappeared really fast. But no one noticed her? Oh my God, I noticed her like right away. She is she's awesome. Me and my grandparents used to love watching Married with Children whenever I was young. Okay, so I think these are pretty thin enough to be Lara Croft eyebrows. Yeah, because like I said, she was in the 90s, so she had very slim. In the 90s, I did a lot of slim eyebrowage. That was like the eyebrow trend back then. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend in the concealer, and this is just concealer only. That's all over. I know, Kelly was my favorite. Oh my God, I love Kelly from that show. Always wanted to be her, and I kind of actually am. But she's cool. So going back to the convention, so yeah, so there's going to be guests there. There's also guest artists there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just prime my face a little bit. So my foundation can stick a little bit more or better. So yeah, there's special guests there. There's going to be artists there. So I forgot what actor it was, but he did the drawings for some of the comics, and I forgot which comics it was that he did. And there's also you know, local artists that came from out of town and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and you know, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow first, so just in case there's any fallout. Sorry, I have so much makeup on my table. It's like crazy, but it's cool because I never had this much layout on my table. So I'm gonna use P. Louise here. It's a cosmetic paint and the color shade 01. So I apply that all over my eyelid here, and this will make your eyeshadow stick so well. And it also will make your eyeshadow very pigmented as well. So I grab like a little bit here. I also have a P. Louise brush here that they gave me, but I'm just not gonna use that one because I totally forgot. So I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid here. And oh, and also the actor from he was a butler in what's the movie, that show called, I'm drawing a blank, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was a butler, Jeffrey. He's gonna be there. And I'm hopefully, yes, Jeffrey. And I'm hopefully, I get there in time because at 12 o'clock they are doing a panel with him. So I want to try to get front row to go see him and maybe ask him a question or two. So he's gonna be there. And there's many other actors there as well. And there's also gonna be an event, like you get to meet the Ninja Turtles. So it's like a pizza party and you get to meet the Ninja Turtles. They have like the van and everything. And if I would have known this, if I would have known, I didn't know about it, but if I would have known about it, I would totally have cosplayed as April O'Neil. I totally would have cosplayed as April O'Neil. You've all been in one panel? Yeah, there's so many things going on at cons. So sometimes I forget about the panels and I'm like, oh crap, I just totally missed that panel. There's just so much stuff going on, you know? So yeah, I would have totally cosplayed as April O'Neil, but oh well. So that's gonna happen, and I think it's like extra to get in. I think it's like, I don't know, $20 or $25 more because they give you like free pizza. Well, not free. I mean, it's not free because you pay, but pizza's included, and then pictures with Ninja Turtles and all that jazz is included. So so see if I can make it to that. And then they have a car show with all the different characters, like the Scooby-Doo van's gonna be there. I think the Batmobile is gonna be there. Maybe the Jurassic Park Jeep's gonna be there that I can take pictures with. So I'm gonna videotape that and see what's happening with that. And I wanted to go, but the person didn't want to go, put me on a guilt trip. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry about that. Don't make anyone make you feel that way. I'd have been like, okay, bye. But thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can. So for Lara Croft, I am using the old school, bring it back old school, okay? Well, it's not really old school, everybody probably has this one, but it's the Urban Decay Naked palette. And is the smoky eye one here, which is perfect for Lara Croft because it's a lot of browns and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that here. And I use this little contraption thing here and it changes my eyeshadow really well. So you just like, you know, squish it around here and then your eyeshadow will come off so it doesn't like blend in with the other eyeshadows. But yeah, I've been using Naked palette. That was probably my first like real expensive makeup palette. Well, it's not, I mean, I think back then it was like 50 bucks, which was pretty expensive back in the day. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this white onto the top of my brow, like right in here. So let's go ahead and do that because I'm gonna create like a smoky brown eye, you can say. So I'm just gonna add that on there. But yeah, so besides the car show, and there's also gonna be like a cosplay contest. I don't know if this is wiggling or just me. There's gonna be a cosplay contest, so I'm pretty excited for that, to see the other cosplayers, costumes and cosplays and stuff like that. And there's also gonna be meetups too, and luckily today is a video game meetup. And hello, I'm gonna be Lara Croft today. So if you don't know what a cosplay meetup is, just whatever, like video games, right? Anyone who's cosplay as a video game character goes to this meetup and take pictures as a group and with other people. You get to like mingle with other cosplayers and so forth. So that's gonna be pretty fun. So what I just put on right now, I have never ever read any of these colors in my life. I've had this palette for like 3 years, 4 years. I've never read the, but anyways, this is called 13, this white one. That's what I just added. Why is it called 13? I have no idea, but I just added that right now. That was the color just in case you have the palette and you wanna do your makeup with me. That's the color that I used. Anyways, now we're gonna go into more of a lighter color. So let's try, this is funny, Combust. A Combust. Didn't know it was called Combust, but that's what it's called. So we're gonna put that on, and actually let me see what it even looks like. I never really even used this one before. That's pretty, okay. So I'm gonna add the Combust all over my eyelid here. Okay, that's pretty, yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna have that cosplay contest, the meetups, the cosplay meetups. There's gonna be a lot of other events happening. I just haven't really checked the schedule that much. I was trying to check the schedule to see the time so I can have everything, you know, prepared and know what time everything is at. So everything's on my notes on my iPhone. I just can't remember because there's just so much stuff going on. So I will check on that later. But yeah, and if you've never been to a con, like you've never ever been to a con and you've always wanted to go, I highly vote that you should totally go and just check it out. And if you're like, I don't cosplay, I don't like to dress up, then you don't have to dress up. Like, dressing up is optional. Doing cosplay is optional. Not a lot of people dress up as you think, but a lot of them do. And I think if you've never been and you don't dress up, just go in your regular clothes or just sport your favorite comic character if you go to a Comic-Con, because they're all different. There's like there's Comic-Con, you know, there's anime cons, there's horror cons, there's just so many different types of cons. So, you know, maybe just wear your favorite shirt of whatever event that you're going to. And if you are cosplaying and you've never been to a con, I highly suggest you, one of the main things, one of the tips I'm gonna give you is wear comfortable shoes. I'm wearing my Doc Martens today because it's suitable, thank God, for for Lara Croft. So I'm gonna wear that. But if your cosplay is like, oh, I need to wear like cute red heels or like cute white heels or whatever, don't do it. Please don't do it. You will be in pain. I have seen a girl cry before. She was wearing like stiletto, like platforms, like the heels like this long, not even kidding, and then the platform was like this thick, and I was like, what is she doing? And I literally saw her later on like literally crying in tears, crying, okay? And at the cons they tell you that you can't go barefooted. So this poor girl took off her shoes, okay, and she took off her shoes, and the freaking security was like, put your shoes back on. And she was like crying, like, she was like, I can't. So yeah, so I highly recommend to put shoes on. Not shoes, comfortable shoes on, sorry. Or if you do want to sport your heels, maybe bring like an extra pair, like the little small ones or something. Like those little comfy ones. Okay, so I went ahead and added some of the light brown just all over my lid here. And then what I'm gonna do is right in here, I'm gonna make it a little bit more darker, like in the kind of like a smoky effect per se. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And the next color is gonna be Whiskey, which is this one right here. It's like a brownish color. Of course it's brown. Yeah, so I'm gonna add that onto here. And I'm using more of this. Actually, this brush came with it, with the Naked palette. So I'm using the smaller end here to create more of a definition of my eyelid here. So I'm just gonna go and put that on. And just lightly, just kind of like outline my eye here. More like that. And kind of like, okay, so I done this makeup look like a month ago, okay? I really don't remember how I did the makeup. I know how to do the makeup. I don't remember the eyeshadow part, but I think this is what I did. Most likely it is. And then I'm just going at the end with the darker, I mean the fluffier brush at the end, and I'm just going to blend it here and just blend through. I don't know what I did with this little spot right there, but whatever. So I'm just blending it like that, and I'm just gonna pick up some more of the product and add a little bit more here just to make it a little bit more darker and defined. And I am just gonna wing it out right here on the ends just to create kind of like a winged effect, you can say, because I am highly obsessed with eyeliner. I freaking love eyeliner so much. But Lara Croft, you know, she doesn't have the whole big old wing, you know. She just has this like the regular kind of, it's like super simple makeup. But you know, I'm just adding more. I mean, it's cosplay makeup, so I just want to kind of do a simple kind of look to it. And I'm gonna fix all this later. I'm just gonna add some more here and just blend. I swear eyeshadow takes so long for me to do. So yeah, so going back to if you've never been to a con before, so yeah, definitely wear comfortable shoes, everybody. And like I said, if you want to rock like heels, definitely bring some comfy shoes with you in your purse, like the little comfy ones, or in your backpack or whatever, preferably a backpack. Definitely bring those like really cute flats with you, because yeah, you'll be crying later and your feet will be aching, and then the next day you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm dying. So yeah. And then the next thing that's really important for attending conventions is hydration. So the whole week before the con, I highly suggest you drink plenty of water. Like drink tons of water, because your body needs water, right? And I am such a hypocrite, okay, because I don't drink enough water. Like at all. Like I'm a camel, okay? Like I can go forever without water. But for these cons, you can't be doing that. You definitely can't. You definitely need water in your system. And hydrate yourself, because it will get hot in there, especially if you're cosplaying. You don't want to pass out, and you don't want that. So definitely hydrate before the con, a week before. You know, just drink tons of water every day just to make your body hydrated and your skin looking good and all that jazz. And then also bring water with you too. I don't know, some conventions will let you bring in water, and some have like water stations, which is pretty good. So definitely check on that. And always eat during the conventions, because you're having like so much fun. Like I have so much fun at conventions that I forget to eat, and I'm like, oh my god, I freaking haven't been eaten like in 6 hours. Okay. So yeah, so definitely do that. I think these are kind of similar here, and I'm just gonna add some more up here. I can't believe I'm doing makeup at 4 in the morning. Everyone's like asleep. Like, this is funny. You forgot to eat H Fiesta? I did too. I did too. I didn't eat till like we went to dinner that night. That was the only time I ate that day. It was bad. Sorry, my eyeshadow is taking forever. I am just perfectionist, and I'm just seeing if everything looks pretty good and even, and if not, then I will fix it later. So I don't think I have any fallout, which is pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my foundation, which is a Laura Mercier. Did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right. But I'm not sure if you answered my question, but I have a makeup question. Yeah, that's fine. What's your makeup question? So I'm using Laura Mercier in the color Vanille 1 and 2. I have no idea. This lady at the Sephora, excuse me, had a burp, at the Sephora makeup store, freaking matched me with the wrong color. So the base, so this is a foundation. So this makes everything look completely flawless, and you know, it's a first step to put on your face. Good question, Bill, good question. And so it's a little bit more darker than my skin tone, but that's okay because I went to Con-Can with my family recently and I got like a tan, okay? So, I mean, I guess hopefully this color matches me. And plus Lara Croft is super tan. She's freaking trying to, discovering tombs and pyramids and stuff. So she's always outside. So she has like a really pretty bronze color. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this foundation all over my face here. And it says it's high coverage, but we shall see. I mean, I've used it a couple of times, but not that much because like I said, she didn't match my skin tone and it was a little bit more darker than my tone. But now that I am, now that I'm a little bit more tanned, it might be too white. Ah! Okay. I know. I'm going crazy over here. And I don't know what time it is. On my page it says she was new one. Wait, what? I didn't read it fast enough. What? Neon orange. So I'm just applying this. This also takes quite a while to put on. Actually, the whole process of makeup takes forever. And I'm using a beauty sponge here. Actually should have not been using a beauty sponge. I should be using this. I'm just trying to hurry. This will put more of the product on my face and not be absorbed by the sponge as much. I'm gonna get some more. Feels like I'm using a lot because I use that stupid sponge. When you use a sponge, the foundation will soak up and you will be left with using more product than you normally would. So I highly recommend using a foundation brush, which is this one I got at Sephora. So it applies a lot more coverage than you normally would. Okay, and then you go back with your beauty sponge and you just make sure you blend everything in like this. Or else your brush leaves you streaks on your foundation. And I'm just gonna add this here. And I'm adding some setting spray. This is Ace Beauty Seal It. Never used it in my life. This actually came in my BoxyCharm. But it's always good to add some setting spray. I'm gonna see if my friend has one here. Line. Oh, cool! I'm always down to support local makeup companies, businesses. I mean, and I love always trying new makeup palettes. So I always put the primer. I like to put primer on, the makeup primer when I'm applying my foundation because it will make your foundation stick and last a lot longer, and it's much more of a smoother application that I've learned. And then don't forget to do your ears here. Oh yeah, I had to try it still. I have been nonstop home. Doing a lot of stuff, so I haven't had time. Sorry. I'm just moving this way. Okay, so yeah, this foundation looks like a little bit better-ish. I don't know. Okay, just going to, there's like a little spots here that I couldn't get with my, like right in here, I really couldn't get it, so I'm going to use this here. Wait, and this is the foundation. I'm just gonna put it here where I didn't get to put the foundation, or else we'll see like white spots. So there. And then I have like, look how cute this is. It's like a little sponge thing. I got this on Shein. I got like 10 of them for like $2. So I'm using that. You know, Janet was the first I bought myself. Oh no, you weren't allowed to trick or treat? Man, my family, like, that's our freaking holiday. Because every year my grandma will make me Halloween outfits. I'm sorry you weren't able to, but now you're older, and look, you're going to freaking awesome horror cons now. Okay, so I'm just applying this with my little sponge thing and just making sure it all blends in here. Oh, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, Halloween is it's a pretty it's a different holiday, and a lot of people like it, a lot of people can't celebrate it. All right, so now that I have my foundation on already, message retracted. What does that mean? I can't vape on here, right? I'm gonna get kicked out of my life. It's just nicotine. Okay, so now that I have that, I look really like orange for some weird reason. Maybe it's my light. I don't know. Okay, there. I look more my color now. So yeah, you're gonna get the Zero when I get paid for the Burton Ball. Oh, how cute. I love Zero. He's so cute. I actually did makeup for Zero a long time ago, like 2 years ago, I think. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer. Hands down, this is one of the best concealers I have ever used in my life, okay? This is NARS, and it's the color Light 2.5 Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee. I'm gonna go ahead and add that onto underneath my eyes here. And my grandma used to say ojeras. Or ojeras. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right underneath my eye. And it literally covers everything, okay? I love this concealer. I'm fortunate enough to have a pretty clear complexion. So this just kind of minimizes my my under eye bags. But this is the product that I like. And I also add it like right in here. And I also add it like right underneath here too. Like right in between my nose creases is where I add them. Okay, we're halfway there. Okay, now I'm gonna get my beauty sponge and I'm just going to tap it in very, very lightly, the product. Just like so. It literally goes a long way. Okay, so now that I have my concealer on here, I'm gonna start contouring my nose because that part to me is probably one of the hardest to do. If I stop messaging, it means I passed out. Okay, Bill. But thank you for coming in here and watching me. I know it's like super early. It's like 4 in the morning and not a lot of people are watching because everyone's asleep. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. So I'm gonna do this heavily contoured because you know I'm doing it in cosplay. So what I use is not linen. It is called whipped cream, and I got it on Shein, and it's super, super light, very, very light. And I'm gonna apply it on the bridge of my nose. So I'm gonna do it like this. So it looks like this. Okay. And then the next step is I'm just gonna tap it in with my beauty sponge. I got off at 3 minute talk on Insta all the time, but where are the limits? I know, I am such a night owl, for real. So getting up this early is really not that big of a deal for me. is gonna probably hit me at around like, I don't know, probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm probably gonna start getting sleepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and you do it like that, right? And like I said, it's Lara Croft, so I'm making a very distinctive nose here. I'm not gonna do like the anime where I cut half of it off. Not with my nose, but yeah. I don't know how to explain it. And then I'll get my bronzer. So I use Hoola bronzer, which is this here. And I get a very angled brush here because I am going to I'm gonna put the bronzer onto there. Sorry, I'm like moving my table. I did not mean to do that. I need coffee. Okay, and then so I'm just gonna dip it on here. And you want an angled brush because you really need to contour and make sure the line is super straight on your nose. So you're going to go downwards like that. And then you're gonna do the other side like this. So it kind of looks like this here. All right. And then you're just going to blend down like this. So it's gonna go ahead and just show you here. Sorry, my mirror's in the way. And I just blend downwards. And I kind of move it up like towards my eyebrows so it can like be like the bridge here. I'm doing a very distinctive nose because when you do take photos and you're a cosplayer, if you do photos and your cosplay makeup is just super light and you know it's not going to show up well in photos or videos, so you definitely want to make sure everything is super you know, more defined, more product than you usually use. And I'm putting it right underneath my nose here. And then, so this is like the bridge, right? Now it's too, it's still kind of thick, so I'm gonna narrow it a little bit more. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more product and just narrow it downwards. And then we're gonna add setting powder on top of this, so the harsh lines aren't gonna be as distinctive as they are now. But you definitely want that. And you're using the concealer, the super, you know, light concealer, more like a highlighter. And then you're just gonna bring it up to your bridge right here. Kind of like that. I have a very long nose, so that's why it looks pretty long. I usually cut it like this over, and that makes like my nose look smaller. But Lara Croft is different, her makeup on me. And just to make my nose look not as small, I am gonna add some more of the product right here on the base. Here. I'm sorry, Bill, what was your question? I can't read them as fast. I think, hold on. I can't see on there. Can you send that? Can you send that question again? I think you said something about what was your favorite horror, something. Okay, so it's more like that, okay? And then you're just gonna get the beauty sponge and just blend it up here. And I still have some product up here, but that's okay. It's just a little bit more lighter. So there is the nose. Let me see, where is the one I used? I'll make this here. Oh, do you have a bucket list horror person you want to meet? Ah, yes. I will, he's not an actor, but I love Tim Burton. Tim Burton, I would go freaking crazy if I met him. Which will probably never happen in my life, but you never know. I would love to meet Tim Burton. I would love to meet Johnny Depp, with all the, you know, acting he's done with Tim Burton. Yeah, and man, there's just so many, but Tim Burton's probably like one of my top faves that I want to do. Doug Bradley, which one is that one? Okay, so I already did that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick. So I'm using One Size in Bodacious Black. This is freaking amazing, just to let you know. Not overrated. One of the best eyeliners ever used in my life. So since Lara Croft is very simple in the eyes, I'm just gonna line it. So I'm just gonna line here, just the top, like that. And then I'm gonna make a very, very, very small minimal wing, okay? So I'm gonna put this small wing here. And I'm gonna go downwards. So it's very, very small. I'm not used to small. I'm used to like doing like all the way like past here. So just very minimal, very small. And I'm gonna do the other one, the other side here. And just very minimal, small wing. Nothing too drastic. So like the wings look like that. And then now we're gonna do the waterline. So what I use is a gel eyeliner in black. I got this on Shein actually, so looks like that. And what I do is I grab the end of my makeup beauty sponge, because if you touch your face with your hands or your fingers to bring down your eyelid, you're gonna leave imprints. So there's no you're going to line your waterline. I am doing this without a mirror, so hopefully it looks good. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Just don't poke yourself in the eye. I've been doing this for years. That's why it's like, doesn't bother me. So it kind of looks like that. And let's see. And if you want, you can go ahead and add a little bit more like right underneath here, so you can smudge it out. Let's add just a little bit under here. So it looks like this. And then you are going to get a flat brush again. And we are going to smudge it out. Like this. So you're just smudging the eyeliner like that. Just to make more of a smudged smoky eye look. So it looks like that there. And we're gonna do the other side here. Actually, I'll use this mirror and just adding the, man, this is like really good. I haven't used this one yet, but from Sheen or Shine, I don't know how to freaking pronounce the name, but this is like really good. It's really, oh, my contact, it's really good. Glides in like super smoothly too. I'm not just saying that, like it really is. And then grab your small brush and just blend it and just smudge it right underneath your eye here. Ah, my contact. I don't like wearing contacts. They keep on moving. So once I get this here, I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the contour here and there. You're gonna go ahead and get your foundation. Mine's a little bit more lighter. Well, I'm gonna place it right in here. And I'm gonna get the other one and place it right in there. And just going to use my beauty sponge and just create that little effect here, because this is where we're gonna put our contour on. And do the other side. I think I added too much, but whatever. It's gonna look, it looks weird right now, but just gotta trust the process. But yeah. Okay, so I'm just doing like little touch-ups here and there. Okay, so now that I added the concealer right underneath here, on the very top is where I'm going to add the contour. So I'm using Too Faced here. It's chocolate, so well, and I'm using my my contour brush, my angled one, and Lara Croft is very chiseled, very round, so we're gonna try to change that. Gonna start from the top here, and you can just do your contour as you like, but I'm doing this here. And just adding like a little bit more, and I'm adding more up here. I'm gonna wear a wig cap, so it's gonna be, if any of my like hair here is kind of weirding out, I can totally hide it. So I'm just adding that up here, and adding some bronzer right up here on my forehead. And I'm gonna add some more over here. I wish I could play music. I don't think YouTube lets you play music, right? I've never been in YouTube Live. This is my first time. I'm just gonna keep adding bronzer here. Kind of like a defined line here. I'm just gonna eliminate that. Okay, so it's kind of coming together. Now I'm gonna do underneath my jaw here. Oh, thanks, Bill. It's amazing what makeup does. I'm adding a lot. And I'm gonna stroke downwards like that. I want y'all to see my boogers. And just go underneath here. And I'm just contouring my jawline. And try to get to the back of your neck here, like behind your ear. And just try to follow underneath your jawbone. And we're gonna use setting powder to kind of like minimize this like dark line underneath here that you have, that you will get if you put too much contour like me. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna add some setting powder onto your face. And I'm just gonna make sure this is kind of like super defined. Like to get that look, you know? And then also you can add the contour right here and up here. All right, so now that we have the contour on, however you do it, we are gonna go ahead and do the setting powder. So the setting powder is this one. I use Fenty Beauty in lavender, which is freaking my favorite ever. And we're going to go ahead and apply that onto underneath here on your bridge of your nose, and right here, and all underneath here. So I'm wearing my Lara Croft shirt already, but I have this robe on because I don't want to get it dirty, obviously. Okay, I thought I did. I was like, no. So I'm getting the end of this of my blending brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it all underneath my eyes here. So it looks pretty crazy, and you want to put it right here on the bridge of your nose so it can bake correctly and the contour can all blend in and look pretty nice. I want to add that here, and this powder literally goes everywhere, so just be mindful of that. So you definitely want to not wear the shirt you're going out with or going in when you're putting this powder on. Then I put it like right in here, and this just brightens up your skin a lot, and it sets the makeup so well. And then I'm also going to put it right underneath here because of all that contouring that I did. You can't wait for your Frankenstein mask to come in. I know, it's gonna look so cool. I'm super excited for it. You're gonna look so neat. I can't wait to see the whole process of you cosplaying, because you never cosplayed before. Okay, so this is just, I look crazy, right? Now I'm gonna let that powder set for, you know, a few minutes. Get your mascara, and we're gonna add some fake eyelashes and some mascara. So I'm using this is Benefit Cosmetics, their Real Makeup, and that's the mascara that I'm using. You can get this at Sephora. I really like this one. I've been using this mascara since I was younger, like for the past like 10 years. But it's a super good mascara, and it will make your lashes super black. When I take my makeup off, like the only downfall is there's so much black onto my on my eyelashes from the mascara that's like takes forever for the makeup to come off. The mascara to come off my eyes. But it's a really good product though. So I'm just gonna add this, and then I'm gonna add my lashes after I apply my my mascara. And I'm thinking about adding a little bit more darker underneath my eye. We shall see. All right, so this is all done here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my lashes. So with my lashes, you don't wanna go too dramatic. And what do you use super glue? And what do you use super glue again? Super glue. I use eyelash glue. So for the lashes, you don't want to do super glue. Why? So I can glue my lashes together. For the lashes, I use, this is my own makeup brand. It's called Envious Beauty, and these are the lashes that I sell. These are actually, you can see like my pretty little custom, not super glue, that's my fault, stick glue, like glue stick, or glue, eyelash glue. You don't want to use long, crazy eyelashes for Lara Croft. I mean, you can if you want, but like I said, she's really minimal, and plus I'm wearing sunglasses with it, so I don't want my eyelashes to be all crazy. So I am using these. They're called Russian eyelashes. They're a different type of eyelash. It's totally different. As you can see here, this is what they look like, and they curl up. So they curl up like that, like a Russian doll. So they're really pretty, and you know, it's not too much. They're not too long. So it doesn't take away from the Lara Croft makeup. So I'm gonna add the eyelash glue that I have, and I always put it on here like that. And then after I do so, I blow it on a few times. And then I apply. So let's see, this one is going to be this eye. Oh God, yes, a glue stick when you put on your eyebrows for cosplays. Can't remember. Oh, if you're falling asleep, I'm sorry, you can go to bed. Thank you so much for tuning in though. My glue stick for my eyes. So whenever I want to cancel out my eyebrows completely and I want to draw new eyebrows, I use a glue stick. And what the glue stick does, it flattens out all your eyebrow hairs and creates like a thickness over it, so you can go ahead and eliminate those eyebrows. And that's why we use glue sticks. So yeah, this is the lashes here, and you can see how pretty they are. Like, they're not like too crazy, but they're new. They're called Russian lashes, so it's a new style. Yeah, it's been around for years and years. Also, some other back in the day, a fun makeup tip, not makeup tip, but makeup fact. Back in the day, you know, in the 1900s, early 1900s, I think even like in the 1800s, if they wanted to cancel out their eyebrows in the theater, they used to use soap residue. So like bar soap, like the residue of that, you get the residue and you scrape it off and you apply it over your eyebrows, and it's supposed to do the same thing. And that's what the theater used to do back then for makeup. Crazy, right? But you can see like the huge difference like in my eye. It is crazy. And this one's all like small. Let's go ahead and add the other Russian lash here. And I sell these lashes. My website is not up at the moment, but I'm going to start putting my website up soon. I also created a site for all my social media and all that, so I'm gonna link it into that as well once I do that, because I'm gonna start my own makeup line soon, so I'm super excited. But anyways, okay. So yeah, so this is it here. Now you want to get a big fluffy brush like this, and you're gonna take out all that freaking powder on your face. So let's take off all that powder here. That is like an elegant beauty, the lashes. I know, right? They're super cool. I like the name called Russian lashes. That's like the style of the lashes. They're really pretty. And they go up like a doll. So I'm taking, just removing all this powder here. Okay, now for the lips, because Lara Croft, well, Angelina Jolie, who played Lara Croft, which was like the best Lara Croft actress ever. I haven't seen the new one, but I don't know, Angelina Jolie. I mean, come on, it's Angelina Jolie. She played amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips pretty big here. Yeah, my website. So on my Instagram, in my link tree, it's not a link tree, it's something else that I deleted link tree altogether. And I created a new site promoting all my social media and everything. And I want to go ahead and create a website for my makeup because I want to start my own makeup line. So yeah, just gonna be a long process. But anyways, that's like in the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. And what I'm gonna use is a very dark liner, and I forgot which one's darker. Yeah, this is the darkest one here. So this one is a P. Louise, and it's called Such a Flirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, and it's like a pencil, and I'm gonna outline my lips really big because Angelina Jolie got some big lips and I don't. So this is what I do. Come a little bit closer here. I make an X like this. So you see that X? And this is the height, that whatever height you want is the X that you're gonna put it on. So I want it to be pretty high because I really want those big luscious lips, okay? And then you get the point here and you just go all the way down. Like that. And then you wanna do the other side. Like that. And then you're gonna connect the two here. Like a U. So kind of like a Cupid's bow, right? And then you're going to make a circle around your lips. Here. So you see the circle here. We're starting. And then we're gonna go right underneath here. And then go to the other side. Oh, thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. So it's like that. Okay. So it's like super overlined here. And you can go, oh, this table, I'm sorry. You can go a little darker. You can make it even more bigger if you like, or you can keep it like this, however you like. But I think I like it like that. And I can go bigger if you want. The next step is you want to get a very light liquid lipstick. So I'm trying to see which one this will work. I always like test it on my hand here, and I don't think this is too peachy, so that's not gonna work. This one might work here. That one's way too dark, never mind that one. Sorry, I just have to, I have so many nudes. I don't even know what colors there are anymore. Okay, so apparently all these are dark, but I think this one might be the winner. And no, it's not. That is not the winner. You know what? This is what happens. This is a good trick here. These are all too dark, right, for what I'm trying to accomplish. But you can always do something to make it lighter, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. This one is She Glam. This is the color Maven. I'm gonna go ahead and add that here. So I'm gonna add it on my lips. So it's like the same color as my lip liner. That's okay because we can make it lighter. And you just want to follow inside your outline. And I kind of went up a little bit. Okay, so it's looking like that. And then you can go ahead and go inside. Don't overline it though. Thanks, Bill. I know it's a crazy process. And so it kind of looks like this. And then what I like to do is I get my concealer to make it a little bit more lighter. Where's my concealer? Sorry, I have so much stuff. It's like that game I Spy, and I'm like trying to find my stuff. Okay, well, oh, here it is. Okay, found my concealer. You're gonna add a dab of it on here. What color's on that palette? Which palette? The blush? This is blush. This is what I've been using for my mirror because I left my other mirror upstairs. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on your finger and put a little bit on your lips here, and this will make your lip color lighter. So we can do that. See how it's getting lighter? do that on the top too, but don't go all the way. Go only like in there in between. So yeah, just add the line, you add the concealer there. Yeah, and this is concealer. Makes your lips, it'll make your lipstick lighter. And so to get like that really big like lip effect, you definitely want a lighter color in as your liquid lipstick, and then you want a darker liner. And then I get a brown here. This is a liquid, not liquid. It is a oh my god, a gel eyeliner. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some lines onto my lips to make my lips look, you know, kind of like big and chapped. So let's see how that looks. So I'm gonna add lines like that. It looks kind of weird at first. And then you're just gonna blend it in. So it looks like that, so your lips look a little bit more bigger. And then you're gonna do the other. Never heard of a gel one, heard of liquid. Oh yeah, it's kind of, it's like a crayon instead of liquid. And then you're just gonna follow your own chapped lips. My lips are so chapped all the time, so this is very easy for me. Or you can just make your own lines. And then I'm just gonna blend it in like that. With my finger, I'm just tapping it. Just tapping it like that. And let's see if I need some more. Yeah, like right there. And I'm definitely gonna have to bring this with me because I eat and drink stuff, it's definitely gonna come off. So there are the lips here. And I wish I had a little bit more of a darker, you know what, let me try this darker one. Well, it's not really darker, it's like a red. Thank you for watching, but I'm gonna try to lay down. Okay, thank you for coming and watching my video. Good night. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, this one's like too red. Whoops, it's too red. But whatever. Okay, and then I'm gonna add, thank you. Yeah, once I do my wig and, once I put my wig on and like my glasses, it looks really cool. We definitely will. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. Stay tuned for my Instagram, because I will be posting on there. So I just want to add some lip gloss. Couldn't think of the word. Hello. And then okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be posted on my YouTube for sure. For sure, for sure. Go sleep. It's like 5 in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on. So I'm gonna put this mascara underneath my eyes here. So I didn't get to put mascara underneath my eyes. So do that. And do this underneath my eye. And I'm thinking about putting more brown underneath my eye, but I don't know. I think the black looks good for now. Yeah, print of you and us and Tina doing the heart. Oh, I know. That was such a good photo. I really like that photo. Well, let me know when you print it, because I definitely want to see it. That was awesome that you did that. Okay, and you know what? I'm just gonna add a little bit more. We love taking photos with you, Bill. I'm gonna add some more contour here because I feel like my face isn't as dark as it needs to be. Yeah. Or as contoured, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to add some highlighter. So it's like a soft glow highlighter, and I've never used this in my life, but we shall see. It's called Heavenly highlighter. So maybe I'll add some like right here. Since, you know, like I said, Lara Croft makeup's like super simple. It's nothing super glamorous. And that's something here. Maybe on the tip of my nose or on my bridge. Right there. I'm thinking about adding some blush because she's kind of like blushy from running around in those woods. So she's like hot. So let's add some blush here. Not too much, but just like a little bit here. And adding a little bit here. And some on the nose. Okay, I think this blush is pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna do her wig. Oh my gosh. So her wig is a ponytail, and I did not have a ponytail wig, so I just have a regular black wig. So I'm just gonna have to do that and put my hair up here in my wig cap. Oh lordy, this is a lot of hair that I have to like stuff it in. I'm gonna go ahead and put that. I only have so much hair. And once I put my black wig on, it's just a regular black wig that I have. It is not braided. I had to wash it last night because I did my Lara Croft photo shoot in the river at Concan. And yeah, it got all wet. So I just literally just washed this. And so it smells really good. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to braid it. So let's go ahead and put this on and we shall see here what I look like. I'll put this. But yeah, I don't know where to get a braided black wig at, so I have to braid it myself. Flip my hair. Okay, going to undo this here. I look like a hot mess. Oh my god, this looks funny. Hold on, I'm just have to redo this because I think the hair got caught or something. Yeah, it did. Wigs are such a pain sometimes. Okay, I think I got it now. Hopefully, I got it. Okay. I look freaking funny whenever I'm not like fixing it. Ow, I just freaking poked myself in the eye. Dude, this is like crazy tangled. Help me. All right. Definitely gonna have to like comb this. All right, so it has these little clips that you just like put underneath there so it sticks right. So it sticks like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and brush it. My wig brush is all dirty. Take off all this excess hair on it. I look like Morticia right now. Okay, and then I'm just gonna comb my hair out. Ah! I have so much. I don't have so much hair. This wig is so much hair. I think I used this wig for my Morticia cosplay last year. I really don't remember. So I'm just gonna comb it out as much as I can so I can create that braid. And I'm using a wig brush for like Cher. I'm using a wig brush I bought on Amazon. I'm just going to move this a little bit further away. So it looks like that. All right, so trust the process here of my cosplay look. Oh my goodness, I would die if I had this much hair. This is too much. Okay, so we got this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and section off my hair because Lara Croft has like the two hairs running down her middle of her face. So kind of like little strands here. So this is gonna be the first strand. And then this will be the second strand. Here. Okay. So these are gonna be the two strands in the middle of her face. And then I'm gonna get gel and I'm gonna gel it so it can be super straight and not like so frizzy because I wash this wig with shampoo, with like wig shampoo and stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and braid it. And I actually have an extra, I have an extra long braid that I have that I'm gonna add on to this one so it can be like super long. Because if not, it's not gonna be long. Okay, it's kind of coming together. I can't see with these little roach antennas. All right, so now that I have it all back, I'm just gonna start braiding it back here. And let me remind you that I suck at braiding. I am worst. I am the worst, sorry. I am not good at braiding hair whatsoever. But, it's like catch on my eyelash. I only know how to do like, sorry, this is like so complicated because I suck at braiding hair. I only know how to do like regular braids, just like the simple one like Lara Croft, because I don't know how to do the fishtail, fishbone, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I do not know how to do those. This is literally gonna take me forever to do. So if you're watching this and it's already recorded, you should probably skip ahead because this is taking freaking forever. Okay, I got half of it already, I think. Got some of it. Okay, and then Wish my mom was here to braid my hair. It's just so tangled. But it's okay. It's not like an expensive wig or anything. Okay, so I got like the back done, which is what I needed. And but yeah, I see how this is going to be very, very short, and Lara Croft has like very, very long braids. I'm going to show you how to make it longer with an extension that I bought on Shein. I am almost there. Oh my God, I did it. I did it. Watch me now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the I say rubber band, and it's not rubber band, it's a hair tie. You're back. You didn't go to sleep after all. Okay, well, welcome back. Thank you for coming it back. I was getting lonely in here. Okay. I thought you would have been asleep by now. All right, so I got this little ponytail on Shein, okay? And it comes with the rubber band, so you already added onto there. The way you say "watch me now" made me think of Dirty Dancing. Watch me now. Twist, twist, or something like that. I love that movie. So yeah, it's like an extension braid here I got on Shein. So you're having a bad night? No, we can't have no bad nights. You should be having a good night because you're here watching me. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's like a little rubber band that's already attached to it, and I'm just gonna attach it onto here. And I just wrap it around like this, and it makes a very long braid. Indeed. And you're gonna have like this little thing coming out, but I mean, you can braid that. But to me, it's like whatever. Okay, so then, oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it goes away soon. All right, so all I have to do right now is just get the, I have to get the gel and just gel this so it can be gelled down. The highlight of this makeup look is her glasses. So I got these glasses on Shein because I get all my stuff on Shein. Yeah, and then I added these glasses like that. And now I'm Lara Croft. Oh, and I gotta get my gloves. I got these on Shein. I got my hair on Shein. I got my glasses on Shein. I actually got this top too on Shein, believe it or not. Yeah, this whole outfit I got on Shein for Lara Croft. So I got like these gloves here. And I'm just gonna put the gloves on like this. Ah! But yeah, so this is my makeup look for Lara Croft with her long hair. And I can like lift up. Hold on, let me like move this a little bit more. Like a little bit more down. But yeah, so this is my look of hers. And thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. This was an absolute blast to do. Freaking love doing Tomb Raider. She is freaking amazing. But yeah, it's like you wear the glasses like this, or I like to put them like this because you can like see, my eyes and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is my wig. I did it. And yeah, if you have any questions about makeup look, oh, that my brush. Ah. If you have any questions about my makeup look, let me know. I am about to head out to Comic-Con right now. Hopefully people recognize me. This is bothering me because I need to style it once I get off the live. I'm pretty sure people will recognize me. I mean, freaking, come on. I think the glasses give it away, honestly. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for tuning in to my live. This is actually my first live on my YouTube channel that I have done my makeup on. And if you are not on my Instagram, add me on Instagram. It is porcelain doll 877, and I will be doing my I'll be doing like my whole freaking hi Benji, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. I'm about to leave. But then everybody was asleep because I started at like 4 in the morning. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Comic-Con today, and I'm going to be recording it live on my Instagram, and I'm gonna try to link it onto my YouTube page too, so y'all can see that as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a long, fun day. But thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching me transform into Lara Croft. I tried my best, but this is what the look looks like here. But yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.